Crevasse rescue course day. Going to pick up Caleb, and we're going to go to Snoqualmie Pass area, where we'll meet up with the team, give some introductions, and run through our equipment, and then head out on what our instructor deems a great classroom, and going through roping up on a glacier as a team, and then a bunch of Crevasse rescue course related material, and very much looking forward to it. I'm right here. Must be nice to hang out for once.
Yeah.
I got your hats in there.
My hat?
Yeah, all four of them. This is your bag.
Oh,
Yeah, you forgot about those, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Harness, helmet, and gaiters. Oh, now we can be dads because we're driving the minivan.
Yeah, I brought my small one. I didn't bring the monstrosity.
Oh, so you actually obeyed instructions, not like me.
Yeah, because I didn't want to be that guy. Oh, look at this idiot.
I'm definitely that guy.
Yeah, I'll be like, look at this idiot. I'm not like him at all. Wait, we don't need like a parking pass of any kind, do we? I'd say.
I can grab my quick one. Just in case. There it is, annual. At least we have an excuse, you know? Thank you, wives and children, for supporting this trip. Making it possible through viewers like you.
Your wives like you. We came up here one time with the kids and we went sledding here.
Yeah? Just on that hill right there.
That's my mom. Hey, Mom.
Hey!
Hey.
What are you up to?
We're going to do some Crevasse rescue training. Hello?
I'm just trying to figure. It sounds like you're speaking Polish to me. I don't think I understand what you're saying. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Crevasse?
Yes, crevasse. Like the big cracks. Crevasses are the big cracks that open up on glaciers.
So I gotta think that you're not taking the kids to this.
No, I'm just taking Jeffrey.
Oh, okay. So it's you and Jeffrey. You're gonna throw him down a crevasse and pretend to rescue him.
Yes.
That's exactly it. I need you more than I want you, though.
Seriously, though, you got sunscreen?
Cool. Everybody set?
Yeah.
Alright. I think we should be able to head this way.
I work in biotech.
The doctor.
Okay.
One of the best tools we have in mitigating our risks while on a glacier is our understanding of where crevasses are going to be, and that comes down to glacier anatomy. It's going to be on areas we have large convexities. So like there's not a great example on here, but if we assume this is like a steep drop off here, then that means that as the ice is flowing over that drop off, the ice that's closest to the bottom, closest to the rock, is moving slower than the ice that's up on top. And that difference in speed means that the top of the glacier is going to crack so that it can keep up with the rest. Looks good. What you end up with is what's called a figure eight follow through. So if you want to practice with this, just tie it 1 or 2 times. We're always testing the friction before we're trusting ourselves to it, right? So if I was gonna like hang on this, then I'm gonna pull on that first to make sure that it's actually biting on the rope, or the knot or the spine is turned into the backbone of my pressic. This can be very helpful because it makes it easier to untension it when it's been loaded for a long time. So if you like sat on this for a while and then I wanted to slide it, sometimes these things can be pretty welded shut. But when you have the knot as the backbone, it can make it a little bit easier to break it apart and get it to slide again. Because prussics have a good amount of friction in them.
And I stay back because he's going to shorten?
Yeah, so once he starts tugging on you, you can move forward.
Okay.
And then you're just managing the slack. So if we're talking about kind of the jobs of everyone on the rope team, the person in front obviously is doing the route finding, the navigation. And so that's where their focus needs to be. They're kind of focused on avoiding crevasses, making sure that you're on track, on the route, and that sort of thing. This one, which is called just nail and pick it, doesn't have pre-attached material. We can just use like a double shoulder length sling, girth hitch it to one of these loops. But it can only be used in, well, it's only designed to be used in top clip orientation or in T-trench orientation. But let's start with, I got some sap on me. Let's start with the top clip orientation. I'm thinking about where my load is going to be. Let's say that it's going to be in that direction, so I'm going to place it with this bar facing that way. And then I want to place it perpendicular to the slope of the angle of the slope initially. And then I'm going to tilt it back about 10 to 15 degrees. We're going to start with, basically, I've just arrested the fall, and my climbing partner is in the crevasse, and then we'll go from there. So I'm walking up the hill, ice axe in my full hand, and then I hear my partner falling. Yes. What I've done is I've kicked really deep steps here. This is what's going to hold the fall. The ice axe and the arrest is going to slow you down. It might bring you to a stop, but as soon as you stop, you've got to dig deep steps because that's where the strength comes from, right? I want to use my legs because they're the big muscles. I work out. I pick it out. Smash that in as much as I can. Making sure that I'm ready to self-arrest again if my ankle fails. Let's say this is the lip of my crevasse here. Hey, are you all right down there?
Yeah.
Cool. Establish some kind of communication as long as you hear something. I want to prep the lip of the crevasse, and that just means knocking all the loose snow out of there. So as we're hauling them up out of the crevasse, when they get to the top, it's a little scrambly, and if there's lots of loose snow, they can just be like hauled into it and kind of like smushed. And so we want to get all the loose snow out of there and create a nice gradual ramp for them to, like, you know, if you need to, they can just like kind of like belly slide up as they're being hauled. The last thing I need to do down here is create some form of pattern. Essentially, I'm just going to clip it to the free rope, and I'm going to lower this down. Can you grab that?
Yes.
And then that's just going to get clipped to your belay loop and locked. And so what I've done is I've created the first leg of my hauling system. So I have a 2-to-1 haul system. But I need a little bit more than that, most likely, to haul them out. So I'm going to come back up here.
Going pretty good so far. Caleb is right now in the process of setting an anchor. He has arrested my fall, and I'm just waiting for him to set up his haul system and haul me out. Wow, I'm coming up.
You better come up. I told your wife I was gonna bring you home, so we gotta like go home and practice this in the backyard.
Heck yeah. Just sling me over the roof of your house. Dude, great work. I'm being progressed.
Like the more I do it, the more confident I'll get and the more calm
Yeah.
I'll get. So it's not
Yeah, in an actual situation too.
right.
put the weight on it, be ready to arrest
Okay.
in case it doesn't hold. If it holds, but you're not totally confident in it, then we reinforce it. So we only use lockers in points of catastrophic failure. So if this blows,
Yes.
then he's gone.
Yes.
And you're probably gone too. So that's a locker. If this were to fail,
Right.
we still have this one. So it doesn't need to be a locker. What's your next step?
Go down and see if he's okay.
Yeah.
Press the lift.
Feed a carabiner down on the rope. What's that?
Coming down, man. Checking to see if everything is okay. Your master point goes from this line, right?
Yeah.
Or is it off? It's not on that line.
No, this is the fall line. So this was
Chisholm Trail, they called him Dingus McGee. Now Dingus McGee was just 17 when he turned to become an outlaw. Red-headed lad from old Ireland, the outlaw Dingus McGee. Well, decided one day there's an easier way to make a living round here.